Hello everyone, just welcome to my channel again. The reason why I'm coming to you guys again is I believe some of you are already familiar with this location. This is the tower area where you meet what's his name, Ikundayo. I'm going to put the name of the area in the description or on top of the video. So the main thing here is that this is the towers. This almost close to the towers where you're supposed to take what's his name again? This other healer. I've forgotten his name. The short dwarf healer. Okay, so there's a fight coming up right here.
No stopping
and many
now.
of you already know that this fight is a little bit difficult, especially in hard difficulty. But the main thing here is to try and engage the bad guys in a kind of a sectional kind of manner. That way they are not going to easily touch you. Now, we already know the bad guys are situated around these rocks. I personally don't want to go around the rocks. So the main thing here is that I know there's a bad guy here, so I'm going to use him to trigger up the situation. And then after that, I'll go ahead and do other things. Okay? Now, for this fight, I would advise you to use what we call potions of shield of faith, especially for your front line. With the position we have, the bad guys at the back who have archers are not going to be able to touch you there. So the main thing is to have all your characters that you know that's going to be in front have shield of faith. Now, if you read on the description, it says there's a kind of a shimmering protection that's around the target that averts and deflects attacks. This spell grants the subject a +2 deflection bonus to AC with an additional +1 to the bonus for every 6 levels you have, maximum of 5 deflection bonus at the 18th level. So I don't know whether that deflection bonus includes the archers or the arrows, but the main thing is to have those on prior to the fight so that at least you can have your front line with it. Now, I'm not saying this is a short banker, but is that I fought this 2 times now and won in every setting. So as a result of that, I'm going to be trying to show you guys how I did it. What are some of the possible ways you guys can get this thing recreated, so that way when you have this fight, because it's a very tough fight, you don't get stuck with it. So each person has to have their buffs on, and bring their buffs. All right, remember they're always in the front.
I need a challenge.
And then you have to have a Lindsay to put some kind of a deflection on this other creature, or perhaps what do you call this again? A blur on it. Why did she go forward? She should have drunk her potion. Alright, so everybody's gonna stand right here, and then we're gonna use this lady here to activate her own grease. So grease is gonna be right here to activate this one to come towards us. Now it's gonna cause this one to come towards us, but we're not gonna go yet. What we're going to do, very simple, we're going to use whatever we want to use right now and get it done. So his 42 saved him. Now these guys are very good with one thing, and that is their fortitude is very good and their reflex is very good. So they're never going to fall underneath the grease. Grease will never touch them. The only reason why you're putting grease on is to stop anything from coming around. That's the only thing. But grease never touches them for some stupid reason. Okay? So don't bother with grease. You're only going to use grease to activate the situation. Another thing you can use also is daze. I don't know how many people have days. You can use days. That's going to be Lindsay. Lindsay should have these. So for him, we're just going to buff up anything that we can find that we can use to buff up. And I'm going to mess with that. What are some of the things I recruited with? Okay, it's not him. I'm just going to chill. The main thing is to chill. Go ahead and chill. So normally when you activate things in this manner, you use all your buffs. Okay, you use all your potion buffs. So, but we've already used the potion buff before we entered into this battle. So this can be an opportunity also to just go ahead and maybe throw a. Okay, I can't do anything like that. All right, cool. So you just take it out and just chill. If you have buffs, whatever you want to do, you can do it now. It's the best time to do it. If you have buffs, anything that you can use. She already has Shield of Fate on, right? Yeah, she has Shield of Fate. Okay. So you can see at this time you can use your buffs, whatever you want to do. But this thing is just so that I can use a move or something. This one I'm not gonna use it. Just anything you can use. You know, if this was Larian, right, and I had thrown that Kingmaker or whatever, if he had touched this grease would have started to burn. This guy would have started taking fire damage. But because this game is useless, personally, in my personal opinion, people say, oh, this is one of the best CRPG. That's bullshit. Larian has it better than this nonsense. But anyway, I'm just gonna take it as it is because it's the closest to Dungeons and Dragons as opposed to Larian. But anyway, we'll find out with time. So with her, normally I'm not gonna put another grease here. Like I did last time, like basically when I was playing the game, I always put some kind of grease. But you can always try to use days on him if you can, because this guy is more susceptible to days. His will, his fortitude is 6. I think days is based on okay, will, okay, yeah. So he always gets captured by it every single time. For the 2 times I tried, he always gets captured by the days. So yeah, all right. What I can do is just fire an arrow. That's all I can do for now.
Consider me provoked.
And that's it. For her also, I'm going to delay. No, sorry, I'm not supposed to be delaying. I'm supposed to. Okay, for him, what I normally do is I would send my guys forward. So the undead will have to come out here. Alright, so their job now, as you can see, is 5. Normally I get 6, but this time around is 5. Okay, oh well. So I just hope they don't get activated quickly. And we'll just end our turn here, and we'll end our turn. So the main thing here is to call I'm going to give this to Valerie. Magic Fangs. Alright, so they're going to start coming out now. Oh! I spoke too soon. How come it's showing here? Okay, so now these guys are now serving as mid-shield. So what's going to happen is that I'm going to go forward with all my men now.
Let us strike
and start attacking. Uh-oh, what happened? What blew up? Awesome. Yeah, what doesn't matter is that they're doing far better than I thought they would do.
This is for you.
Maybe I'm doing this thing all wrong, man. Oh, don't go there, don't go there. Are you kidding me? What's wrong with these things? Oh my goodness. And I thought, oh. Alright. So normally for the second part, I normally do prayer for my peoples. And then shift him up just a tad bit. That's Tristan. I shift him up just a tad bit. Then I send this guy in hard. Yep. So he's gonna come around. So the main thing here is you want to deal with these guys at the back line. You want to deal with them real fast. So now you send this one over. Man, why did he stop? Okay. So now I'm gonna send my guy here now to deal with this fool. Well, he didn't get anything. Good. So this is the one about to die, right? Send him forward. So this fight, like I said, can be a very tough fight if you don't know what you're doing. And you can see I've not rested. You know, a lot of my things are already missing. But it's a very tough fight if you don't know what to do and how to activate the thing. So just understand that. And this is not like, oh, I'm using luck or okay, the roll of the dice. This is something that you can recreate. Like I said, I've done this fight 2 times now, and the way I just showed it to you is the same way I discovered how to beat it, so that it becomes a little bit much more easier. Now this guy at the back here, this bandit here, he always misses for some reason. Excuse me. He always misses for some reason. But I don't know. Maybe you summon he might start getting things, and I hope he doesn't get anything. No, we still have time.
Serves you right.
So these ones are not luck. They're not luck, like I said. We've done it multiple times. At this time, it might be best for me to go ahead and do this. So you see, again, I told you that this guy always fails his check with the days. He's not going to do anything for one more turn. So at least you know now. Daze him and get him down. He's not going to do anything. And he's one of the most hardest hitting guys here. Okay? Because he's a rogue. So just keep that in mind when you're moving forward. Come on, why did you people just rush this food? There's a way for me to impose fear. I will impose fear. But I've not used fear while I've been playing the game, so I'm not willing to try it right now. So you see, this is normally like 7, I think, right? And right now I have only 2. That means I've used it up. So normally I would like for this guy to have it. Or you could give it to anybody who's next. Man, these misses are serious. Why? So I don't care about this person behind me. What I care about is just these clowns here. Is she tired already? What? She's fatigued? Oh my goodness.
Tear them apart!
Ah, this is not good. So I can't use this. As you can see, it says reflex normally halves the damage. And that's the important thing here. It pisses me off, like the reflex. My druid is almost useless in this game. For some reason, he can't even use a knife or whatever. And if you look at it, his strength is 15. I don't understand what is changed here. You know, if you look at the characters, this thing. I don't know what has changed. I don't know what has changed, but you can't hit for shit. You know, it's as if the higher we go, the more he becomes useless.
Onward.
I want to get this guy out of the way. Please don't miss. Please don't
I'll
miss.
fight if I have to.
Yeah, she always misses with her arrows. Go for there you go. Thank you. The first time, at least you guys are moving where you are supposed to be moving. Alright, so because of the situation right now, I'm inclined to use some kind of heal for everybody, but it's not that everybody is that weakened. But we have to find something for our person to use. I can't do it here, I can't do it there, and I can't do it there. And I don't have my bone shaker. That's why you don't enter fights without fully healing. Now he's almost useless to me. The only thing he can do is just continue to throw out Blessing of the Faithful. That's the only thing he can continue to do. Please finish this clown off, please. Thank you. Ah, it doesn't take that long for him to do it, but it's taking too long in this one. Alright, now block this guy's vision. Okay, I understand. They're hiding behind the bush. That's why. Alright, boys. It's gonna be this way. I don't care. I'm just gonna stay right here. Once you take out these archers, everything becomes way too easy. That's all you need. Like I said, that guy has a very heavy hitting distance. Alright? Very heavy hitting. So that's why you always, like, normally you're supposed to be at least 2 skeletons over there, and because he has a dagger, he can't do damage. Most of his damage is going to be reduced. But if he was on you, this guy does so much damage that is just unbelievable. Look at his stats: 17, 22, 20 con. You can't even get that if you were trying to play this game. You can't even put it. You know, his gear is just awesome. And the funny thing about it is when you kill him, you know, he's not going to drop his gear. That's the thing that pisses me off. Like his gear, like how can he be wearing that gear and I can't wear the gear? All because the game says so. He's wearing a nice gear, or he has some very nice points, but come on. Anyway, that's how the game is.
Stay behind me.
Alright, so now that guy is
You
done,
deserve it.
we gotta start focusing on this guy. That seems to be the only thing that she always sometimes get. At least 85%. She gets her telekinetic effect. But you shoot an arrow, she keep messing it up. It's pissing me off. Awesome. You see how nice this is? This fight is not easy. Trust me, if you don't approach it in the manner that I'm approaching it right now, you're going to have problems here. I assure you, there is no if or but about it. You're just gonna have problems. You're just gonna have problems. Just always gonna have problems. Who's next? Who's going to attack next? Let me see what I can help do with Master. My own main job. Let me see whether at least he can hit something. Because he's not been hitting anything throughout the time I've been here, and I'm tired of him not hitting anything. It's almost useless at this point.
They go down!
If you don't hit it, man, I'm not gonna be happy
We
with
can
you.
do it!
Thank you. Not been able to hit anything throughout this whole game. As you can see, it's reduced. You can see that. Awesome. So now I'm just gonna make sure that I use my archers now to clean up this food. That's it. And Valerie is gonna be on standby for the mob up. Alright people, do your thing. None of all those fooleries. Let me go ahead and see what I can daze him the second time again. Daze him again. You see that, guys? He always falls for the daze. But this is the most hard hitting guy in the whole group. He's the hardest hitting. So if you drop the skeletons there for him, okay, at least 1 or 2 skeletons. Normally 2 skeletons, that's why you drop it right here. But 2 is supposed to go there, and then the rest will fall in line with the other guys that are supposed to be here. But for some reason, all of them almost went over there to fight one man. Like, come on, man. Almost messed up the strategy. Now let us see whether she can shoot finally. Please shoot. Oh, thank God for that. Alright guys, so that's gonna be it. Thank you guys for watching. Let me go ahead and that's right it. Ruined Watchtower. That's what it is. Alright guys, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for watching and coming along with me. I'm your host, Game Odyssey. Take it easy and good luck.